working together, synchronizing whatever we have that we can synchronize among ourselves and start to apply technology. That's the only way forward. Anything for now will just come together, holy whistle, carrying gun. I'm very sorry, those things will not work for now, because if they have infiltrated the forest that much, the first thing is to smoke them out. And not by smoking them out by weapons, by tracking them wherever they are and having the information on ground. Every single point they are is be analyzed by experts and what action to follow. And that action should really be, as at that point, you have enough data to prove what you have to prove, and you don't have to wait for whoever they call government. We take action that is reasonable, at least to safeguard whatever you want to safeguard, because I don't want to use some kind of languages. So I just want to quickly chip that in, because I think security-wise, we have not applied enough technology, which is very, very available today to fight this thing. So thank you very much.
You see, good day, guys. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday to you all. You see, this issue of Fulani, I've been following this issue of Fulani since 2016. There is a governor that came out on national television and said they want all the Fulani in West Africa to come settle in Nigeria. They have that agenda. That is why whenever Fulani unalive people, they will sweep it under the carpet. You guys are not noticing it. They have an agenda to take people's land. They have an agenda to make sure the Muslim continue, as in there will be no Christian. They have an agenda. If you go to the north, I passed through the north to Libya, and I found out that those Arab people, black Arab, we are seeing in Gatron, Muzuk, all of them are Fulani. All of them. Even in the desert, we pass some terrorists with their guns, something I don't want to mention, you know. So those people, they are moving from the north, from the Libyan Libya, from Niger. They will just come to the south. People from the south cannot differentiate them because they are Muslim. They will call them, all of them. They will call them Nigeria. Somebody from Niger will be oppressing somebody in Lagos. They will call them is from the north. Whereas that person is from Niger, is from Chad, is from Mali. You see, Nigerian government know those things. Even this Buhari, Tinubu, the reason why that man cannot talk or do anything is because of election. If he do or say anything, they will not vote for him. So Nigeria is in deep mess. Deep mess. Nigeria is a deep mess. We have to protect ourselves. We don't have to post anything online. That is the fact. If you have the chance to see them, your life is at stake, do something, protect yourself. For me, that's my own submission. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Oh, great. You see, in addition to what my brother just said, the last speaker, I want to add, some few ways to that. There was a time, some time ago, when this kind of a thing that the situation that just happened in Uromi was almost kind of prevailing in our own side. My suggestion then was that whatever happens, whatever it takes to secure yourself, because self-security is the first line of defense. Whatever it takes, because somebody will not be coming to your own land and wanting to unalive you, and then you say, oh, well, you are following protocols, you try to follow the legal procedures. No way, you do whatever it takes to defend yourself, first of all. And if these people who are trying, make an attempt on your own life, get rid of them. You don't have to publicize it. it should never come to social media. I mean, nobody should ever know what happens. That was my suggestion then. There is no point trying to, publicize this thing, exposing yourself to danger. Exposing yourself to danger will get the blame later on. It does not look like these are the aggressors anymore. I think we should learn from the experience of Urumi. Everybody has seen what the government is capable of doing and what their supporters are equally capable of doing, especially when the DSS leader come up suggesting that everybody should go and defend themselves, that our state apparatus are not capable of defending us. So what are we waiting for? I think our people will say, I'm lying, so it's good. Bring up ideas, suggestions, so that we'll learn from each other. But this idea of talking over and over again without much action, I think we should deviate from it and start to act and start to secure our area. This idea of the governor coming to bound and unbound the vigilante when he knows that we don't have those who are willing to do the job in the security force, because there's no political will to give the direct chain of command for them to do the necessary. They should not be surprised when people start taking the laws into their hand. I'm not an advocate of violence. I don't believe in maybe jungle justice. But if that's the only way, if that's the last resort, what do you do? Self-defense is allowed in any part of the world. If somebody comes into your house and wanting to unalive you, you must not wait for that person to succeed before you take action against the person. Do whatever it takes to get rid of that idiot. Let the government keep doing what they are doing and let those who are making noise keep making their own noise. But I think it is high time for us to learn from our previous mistake. If one thing happens, that is one thing I like about the white people. You can't fool them twice. By the time you fool them the very first time, they learn their lessons and then they block, they block that loophole so that it doesn't happen again. So it's time for us to act. It is time for us to act because it is evident that the Nigerian government is not capable of defending their citizens, whether through error or omission or a deliberate act. I think to me, it's a calculated attempt to make sure that they unalive those who are not part of, who they don't see as part of their religion and take over their land. It's already happening in the north. Go and look at the Christian community in the north, how they have devastated the whole area and rename it after their own name. Must we wait for that to happen to us in the south? No way. No way. If you feel threatened, defend yourself. It is official. It is now official that if you feel threatened, protect yourself and defend yourself. I think this one should, go round. This information should go round to each and every one, so that we don't leave ourselves vulnerable. Enough is enough. According to Tisol Apart, naked the bed, says this may have learned to shoot without missing. That's also learned to fly without passion. So, like I said before, self-defense is the first line of security. And security is local.
Very important, my brother. From Uromi, we they defend ourselves finish any tiny movement. We know the fear. We still tell them. Me in Europe, we still tell them, and we are still doing something on it. When they defend themselves, nothing they happen.
That's something I like about our people. You know, it also
We can never fail. We are from Uromi. We can never fail. We don't fail before.
1 minute, brother.
Not
Please.
Uromi,
Let me
the
finish.
whole Edo State. The
Let me
whole
finish.
Edo State. No, they go come.
It's
No,
not
go
just
get
Uromi. If you know what our boys have been capable of doing, if you know what's for our boys, it's just that sometimes we use hatred in destroying ourselves.
Of course.
You know, the first thing that we need is cooperation among ourselves. Forget about our ethnicity, you know.
There is no tribe
sentiment.
events from it. No tribe come on.
This tribal sentiment, please. I hope others are hearing me. This tribal sentiment is the first thing to, to throw overboard. We should forget about it and understand that we are, in fact, the whole of the South, we are one. If it's not the political, geographical politics that they be playing by, decimating regions into different states and trying to make them believe that they are different from each other. We're all one from time immemorial. So that's why it really hurts me when I hear some certain people saying, "Oh, we are not one, we are not this." I was asking this guy that called himself Okosun some time ago. I said, "What does the word Esangbe do that our forefathers have been saying? I grew up to meet that word. What does it mean? Interpret it. Do you think they were just saying it for nothing? It's because of the relationship between us. We are not different from each other. It's only by accents that we are different. That's why when an Asian man is talking, I might not be able to speak his language. I understand it perfectly well. And when someone from Benin is equally talking, an Asian man understands him perfectly well. We are brothers. It is just a question of time that, maybe change our accents, but we still understand each other when we talk. So, if something is happening to an Asian man, it's happening to a Benin man. If something is happening to a Benin man, an Asian man is affected also. Benin will say, we must understand that an attack on one is an attack on every one of us. So this tribal sentiments has to be thrown overboard, and we must learn to help each other out and be a brother's keeper. So this is my little submission. If any other person, let me not take too much time. If any other person has something to say, okay, equally.
Like that one, my brother.
Let's go to my money.
My brother, that one where you just say we are the same people, but the division in Europe here it do not be back home, not today like that.
Okay, very good.
The division is starting from Europe here. We still leave that place.
People that are making money from social media that are doing
Yeah. The division start from Europe. When I dey house, till I leave that Nigeria, I don't know the difference between me and Data Massive. Talk less of the Benin man. Because if a Benin man stand, Data must stand, the Asian man stand. If you don't speak, you're not going to know where you're from.
Exactly.
But these people, when something happen to them, they take the Kano, we take it, the Zamfara, we take it, the Sokoto, we take it.
The most painful aspect of it is that even the Christians, look at Lalong talking rubbish. The Christians, they are killing his own people in his own community. After coming out to make up that rubbish statement that he made, the next day they went to his community and unalive almost 20 human beings.
Let him be happy.
And it has been happening, and this guy doesn't know how to defend himself. Protect his own people, because he's trying to protect. He's trying to gain some political, some political correctness speech. Yeah, just because of your selfish end, you expose your people to danger. What is
do you know that some village in Plateau State, there is no people in that village anymore?
Can you imagine?
They run away.
For somebody, look at Buhari. I told them, I said, look, Buhari and what's his name, El-Rufai, they are the problem of.
They are the worst politicians in Africa.
This nonsense. They are the problem of Nigeria. Yeah, they are just, they are just part of the people that created this nonsense. It might not be them alone, but they are the major. If you ask me, the major people that are sponsoring this nonsense, and one day they will end up in The Hague, in the International Criminal Court. It's going to happen. I hope he will be alive to hear it, no matter how old he is. So let them keep promoting their evil. One day,
The Katsina state, I think 4 to 5 local governments.
Thank
They
you
are
very
collapsed.
much. You see, Buhari is the number one leader of since Buhari came into power.
It wasn't hiding it. It wasn't hiding it. I told them. I said when Jonathan was in power, imagine if it was to be a Southerner that came up then to say, if I do not win this election the next time, the babu and the monkeys will get soaked up in their own blood. Can you imagine somebody who want to be a leader making such utterances, such an evil utterance? And he was let alone. If that statement would have been made by a Southerner, I would have languished in jail until he died there. But we in the South that don't take anything serious until it begins to boil, we kept quiet. And yet we still voted for this nuisance. That is why they gain the leverage on us. Because they believe that we are scared of them.
No, but
the day our politicians will start, uniting themselves in the South, that is when they would know that the Southerners they are not people to be messed around.
There is some people in Europe here, they speak on social media, they don't know what is happening. If you flash back 2003 or 2004, remember that year, that's 2003 or 2004, I don't know. The small fight between the Igbos and the Northerners. There was killing Igbo in Northerners. You know what Igbo did in the High Bridge there? When they sent the message, till today, they cool down. That will not repeat itself again. You have to send some message. To know we all are stubborn, but we don't do that. We don't have politicians. To APC, PDP, NROP, SDP, they are running up and down because they don't have a place to stay. Political ashawus. They are the problem of the state or the problem of the region. Those people speak one mind. We don't speak one mind. Even our senator, they cannot get up and speak in public. Even if they are in the house, they don't get up and speak. Once they hear about woman matter, they get up. They want to speak English. That's the main problem. The person that formed that party called APC self, I don't understand them. Major problem we have in that country.
Is anyone in the house? Anyone in the house?
Yeah, we are here.
Well, the Fulani matter is getting out of hand, and we all have to unite. Because we here in the Middle Belt are also suffering from this for the past year, and nothing has been done about this. We also need your help from the south. We also need your help. Because if we are being ignored, I think we are going to be conquered, because we are not really being given the opportunity to speak out. Even if we speak out, it's not going to be broadcast, because I think the TV station have been taken over by them. Like in my state, I would say this is the time we are even embracing peace. There are less attacks during this governor's regime. Because during the past governor, Mr. Lalong, there were a lot of attacks. He tried to make our land a grazing land. He tried to give our land to the Fulani for grazing. But we thank God with the help of some of our Senate. And most of our Senate who fought against that have been taken down.
I wanted to even get a loan for our biggest market, terminals.
Are you guys still here?
We still do.
Okay. You're from Jos, right?
Yeah, I'm from Jos.
Okay. That's Plateau State.
Yeah, the Middle Belt, the Northerners haven't given us an opportunity to speak out for ourselves. They always join us as one, but we are different from the Northerners.
Is that time you guys separate yourself so that people can actually help you people?
There is one guy called
This
Ghana in Benue State.
We don't try to separate ourselves, but most of the people, the revolutionaries,
is even this few past weeks, I even know that there are different tribes in the north. Where I've stayed in Abuja before, so I thought maybe you all are not, but I know Fulani is different. I just thought maybe everybody's Hausa and the few people are Fulani. But I didn't know you people have other tribes.
No,
within you people
have different tribes, and we are mostly Christians.
Okay.
There is one guy called Ghana.
But
the guy is
you guys need to be speaking up so that we all can join together and fight. We all have a common enemy. That's just the plain fact here.
Yes.
We all have a common enemy. Yeah, we are fighting same people, so that we all can fight these people. Because this thing, I wish we tackle this thing very well from the beginning. This thing for not reach like that, because Plateau State, you guys have been experiencing this case for years, and you guys have been speaking. Nobody responded. Yeah, that's why they have that space. They have wings now to grow, and they spread all over Nigeria.
Where they are going
Eh?
to take Benue State, they wanted to give it as a contract to one guy called Ghana 2016.
That's a
So
terrorist.
it's like the Benue State governor now ordered for the arrest of that Ghana.
He's a terrorist. He has been killed.
Yes, he's like, okay, you knew about that guy. So
That's a
all
very,
those people,
he's the biggest terrorist. He was from Benue.
yeah. That guy, they paid him. That guy confessed that they said they should take over Benue State. That people have agenda, the Fulanis have agenda to take over Benue State. That they paid him. That guy confessed. I've been following this issue of Fulani. It's not a little key. Buhari is aware of all these things. All these northern politicians, they are aware. But it's only the southern politicians.
To get more population so that they can get more money from here.
Yeah. Only the southern politicians and the western politicians, that is, I don't know what they are doing. They are still sleeping. They are like a puppet to the northern politicians, to me.
Yes,
Because they
that's
are
true.
afraid.
That's true. They are
Like
scared.
general
All of them.
Grace.
They are like a puppet to the northern politicians.
Maybe take the toast.
They give
No, you guys are speaking. I think you guys should just cooperate with the other Nigerians so that we all can fight these people, because even me, I'm
We are
tired of
cooperating
them.
with the other Nigerians because
you are facing the main problem.
we have been facing this for a very long time.
That is why I'm happy when this man, American president, this Donald Trump, when he come into power, I'm very, very happy because the past ones, they're in support of this.
You have not seen news today. You haven't read news today.
Well,
No,
I
no.
don't.
Yes.
I don't.
They are protesting
the news.
against him, eh? All this LGBTQ, they don't grow wings. The full town square for New York, they are protesting
Even
against
Elon
him.
Musk, they
For me, I
protesting
still
against
need
him.
him, eh? Yeah, I need him for our election so that we can conduct a free and fair election in Nigeria, so that they can monitor the election very well.
We need him so that
Because that's why I
This
was
one also
against that woman. Because that
this
woman, that's a
people.
VP. They said she's a black woman. I don't know, because black is one of the worst race on this earth. The earlier we accept that, the better for all of us. She's
That's
a black
true.
woman, and she knows everything they did in that election was totally wrong. She was the first to congratulate and said it was a free and fair election. And therefore, we will pray for her, make she lose her own election. When she lose, I was even happy. I was very, very happy, because imagine see the way you take pull past person for us for Nigeria. We want go to America. See, I was like, hey, we are gone if this woman is in, so she have to go. During her term, they were the ones sponsoring Boko Haram. Can you see black people? Later, you will see black. One thing I know.
in America don't love
Obama
black
support Buhari now.
Africa.
Obama and support Buhari against
Yes.
Jonathan.
Yes, now.
They bring these militias.
Yes, now.
Now they give
Black
Fulani
is
these
the
powers.
most.
when
Now me they
used to
talk
do
am,
them.
Now when they
give
face,
them.
now when they see racists, then black, they humble. Black is one of
My
the
dear,
most
there's
wicked
no need coming here
races.
to castigate ourselves. We already know, others
Sir?
that will not help us. There's no need coming to the media to castigate ourselves. We already know that we are our own enemy. I think now that we know, we should stand for a way.
Black
Excuse me, my
don't
sister.
like blacks.
Excuse
That's
me.
just the problem.
I agree
If you
with you.
say black
But
Americans now,
we should
they
not
think they are
dwell on
better
that.
than the.
We should not dwell on that. We should look for a way to rescue ourselves first of all from this situation. Because if you start washing your own dirty linear in the public, nobody is coming to rescue you. You understand?
Go and see sir. If you see some platform, you will see how black are watching black. They will go to Nigeria or some other Africa country. These black Americans, they will start talking. Is this the home you want us to come, eh? We don't want to come. The investment and the commentator says, look at this second-class citizen. You are an idiot. You that is a slave in your own country.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry, they will escort you to supermarkets very
but
soon.
we will not use that as a yardstick to judge every one of them.
They are
We are
dumb,
equally doing this. Listen, we are equally doing this nonsense to ourselves back home. I agree with you. That's our behavior, you know. But I mean, it's just like the Benis and the Ishans fighting themselves now. If you listen to some of our people when they are talking, you'll be ashamed of yourself. You know, it means that's why I was emphasizing on
That's
it.
just the thing is just the entire black race, not just
But
or
must we
whatever.
allow
If you
it?
go to TikTok, they don't have something doing.
Must we allow it
It's
to
about
continue?
I'm
So
from
the good
Kenya.
ones, the
I
good
don't
ones
like
among us.
Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria. I don't like Ghana. I'm from South Africa. I don't like Nigeria. I don't like black people. I love white people. They are good. They are the
That's the stupidity. That's the stupidity that troubles the black race, unfortunately. But you know, among the black Americans that you're talking about, it's still among them you see the ones that are defending our race like no man business, who are fighting very well from time immemorial.
There are still some more sad. Many of them, like 90% of them, they don't have brain.
One being spoiled the remaining. If you can
This is what I'm
remember that
saying.
statement.
So you cannot use that as a yardstick to, that's why I don't
People
want
that will come outside, they will disgrace their women. Same with Edo men. I they see them where they will disgrace their women. In amongst other race, they will come and say, "Don't marry a black woman. They are not."
No. Let's
You just be like, no,
this is the fact
men.
issue, let's
Edo women not your good though.
This topic
Na
is
Igbo
discussion.
women
Let's,
good pass.
let's-
You go see
let's-
Igbo men.
possess
Igbo
us.
women not good though. Na Calabar women who need that one. If you date one girl not good, you know go find one bush run enter.
Exactly.
They go just use mass spoil the whole race.
Exactly.
Finish.
That is the foolishness. And the people that are doing this
Wow.
among us, you will see that a lot of them are not educated. One, two, some of them are doing it because of the bitter experience that they have with just one person.
Sir, some will even hang your picture, your own ex-boyfriend. You will hang your picture on this TikTok. Everybody he will be describing you how your private parts look like. You will call everybody will be suggesting.
That tells you the level of their intelligence. Whoever does that is a foolish human being. You understand? The fact that you dated somebody and then you go out and kiss and tell, you go out and start talking about it. It just shows your level of reasoning, how unintelligent you are. So anybody that will come around castigating a whole race or a whole tribe because of one bitter experience is a foolish human being. So that person is not to be listened to. It's like when this issue was very hot about 2 weeks ago, and somebody was speaking our language in denigrating an Islam person. I say, hey, what are you doing? I went to the platform purposely because of just to shut that person down. What do you think you are doing? You are not only doing the people that you think you are talking to, you are doing yourself because, like the business will say, I mean, I see you to say, if whatever you do to an Asian person is coming to affect you in Benin. So don't ever think, and whatever happens to a Benin man is coming to affect the man in Misha.
Where they were, but
you have to, because if everybody keep quiet, if everybody, evil trash in the society, when the good ones are quiet, you understand? There was one idiot that was fronting this nonsense also. I said, go and ask your NOJ if he has the same idea that you have. If you are saying that the Benin man and Isha man are not the same, go and ask about your history. Why are you trying to change because of history? We know it from time immemorial that we are brothers and sisters. Why are you coming to the social media? How much are you going to get from the social media that you are teaching your children nonsense? You create this animosity. The children will grow up. They will no longer know the difference. They will believe your nonsense because you have misled them. So why would you now say because one person is doing it, you also want to join them to start doing the same thing with them? Two wrongs never make a right. You get the point? So if one person is doing something that is wrong, it is your duty as you that knows that this thing is wrong to come up and correct the narrative and not start, falling in line with whatever the bullshit or propaganda that they're pushing out there, misleading people. The young generation are going to be misled. I was talking to a Yeah,
Sir,
I was
the
talking.
entire Africa race, the
Yes,
young generation, they are gone. They are
right.
finished.
I was talking to a Fulani person yesterday, and when I started telling, because this person is young, when I started telling him about the Nigeria history, I was surprised that this person have no idea about what has transpired in the past. This is a Nigerian Fulani I'm talking about, not this one that are imported from that part of Africa. They don't know. So when they just tell them one thing, the whole of them will just start believing, the false narrative, because they
If
don't
you
take
tell
that.
him false narrative, if you tell him false narrative now, he will just believe and he will start spreading it without confirmation.
That is the problem of the black race. That's exactly what I'm saying now.
I said, sir, this is not the only problem of Nigeria. If you go to some platform on this TikTok, maybe South Africa, you'll be like, God, is this Africa continent? Did God place curse on us? Are we cursed? Like, who do us like this? Who do black race like
It's not
this?
cause at all. It's because of
Are we the only people on TikTok? If you see the way Asia, but if you see the way Asia they respect their women, not be say they better pass black women. No. They respect Asia. Asia they respect their women. They carry them like egg. But you go see black person, even Nigeria, many no sabi talk for mouth. If you ask, they say, which country ladies you like, you will just go straight to your point. No, just like me now, I feel not like Edo men, you understand? But that one not me say, man, just downgrade all the men because say I won't go please people who I like. They go just downgrade the entire, go reach their mama and all, they go downgrade, they go sweat for them. There was even one, after they don't downgrade that they go say, it no go better for Nigeria girls. I was like, are you serious? Because of what? You don't do that. You just want to please other race and displease yourself.
One person hurts you. You take the vendetta to every other person that has nothing to do with it. It's not just like
You
this.
see, everybody have their own choice. Like me, I might not be attracted to black people. You cannot force me to be attracted to black people, but you can never see me coming online to downgrade black people because I want to please white people or rather brown people. But our men, they do it often. They talk too much. And they need to they watch them for that kind of thing. They talk. Especially the men, not be even the women. Now the men, they talk too much. They will just go, they will talk. If you ask Asa man, why you don't want to marry Asa woman? No. You go just talk. You go just disregard all the whole Asa ladies. If you ask Bilima, why you don't want to marry from Edo State? You go just talk all nonsense. For this TikTok, who they so? We go make other race go cause Edo women as bad women. You understand? You don't go talk something to take uplift those women, no. You go downgrade them.
That is why they should be. That is why they should.
You will see that. I know they quarrel with other people. They say Edo women ashawo. Na Edo men start to the crash Edo women ashawo. We don't turn to Nigeria topic now. Now they downgrade. If you see the way they downgrade themselves, they go downgrade themselves. If another person don't join them for the downgrading, because you want fight for our. Don't fight any day. I will see Edo man go they fight for that kind. Now Oguna go swear for them. Now they start.
That's where you're equally wrong. Listen, my sister. Stop. Let me quickly stop you there. You see what you just said, right? I was agreeing with you all along, but with just this word now, that is a very, very big mistake. But do you know that, there are people like me who are equally fighting for the cause of our women? You just said something that you don't agree with. Yeah, I know that is true to some extent. But it's not every Benin man that does that. You understand? So if you now say, well, the day you will see a Benin man defend or try to argue or try to say, well, that's not the case, our women are not like this, or try to defend our women, you will swear good for the person. It means people like me will never come up to say, well, we're going to fight for our people. So at the end of the day, we are our own enemy. On one hand, you are condemning something. On the other hand, you don't want it to, you don't want people that will find solution to it to come on board.
You want to find solution? Only you are in those states.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said something before. I said
there are many. Because if you stay this platform long, maybe someone you just said something, sir. I must not agree with everything you said, right? If you just say something, say, sir, please, I disagree. The first statement they will just tell you as a woman is say, shut up your mouth and shower, go and sit down.
That's wrong.
That's
wrong. It
even
doesn't mean that
yesterday,
everybody is like that.
before, the last live they did, it happened here. They were having some argument. I was like trying, sir, please. Oh. They were calling the women here, anybody that just talk, Ashawo, shut up your mouth. Like, what kind of talk is that? Tomorrow now, another tribe where they life now, come up, walk out, tell me the same word. You will be fighting for me.
My sister, do you know that half of people in Europe here don't educate?
Oh.
If you see some of our country for inside train or inside bus, you go to shame to be in Europe. If you ask the person how long are you be here, he will tell you say 15 years. 15 years, no changes.
Some of them they just brought them out of the
there is a thing.
Out of the cassava farm.
There is a thing.
Brought them straight to Europe.
Let me say something. When I'm in Nigeria before, if I want to play music, even inside motor, inside house, that music I must lie down. Only me go to jump up. Do you know if they play music not allowed down, no go fit stay there? And I can't even do that thing. You learn from some people sometimes. I can't drink water and throw away that cup aside. You learn something sometimes. Some people don't want to learn. And this thing you are saying, not everybody you see in Europe just come. Some people just come to parabolate or to talk, or even though say you don't get work, but it will come and go talk. Everybody have his own, as according to my brother, when he say he try to correct some people just now. Yeah, you must correct people. For you to correct one or two people, those one will correct. If they be person when they hear, they will correct others. We learn every day.
That's networking.
That thing not only Nigeria. But because it rampant for we, that's why you call it Nigeria. If you go out other country, if you mingle with other country, most of them things are still happen like that. All these things we are doing in Europe, I tell you, it never reach 4 months, 5 months I came from Nigeria. All those things we are saying, we are doing in Europe, most of them don't happen back home. Some people live and let live, but some people, some of us get free Wi-Fi. You can talk anything like, can't say anything.
Some have nothing to say just because they want to.
Some people don't have anything to contribute, they just want to talk.
You talk rubbish.
Like yesterday, I passed some platform according as the way you speak. So I passed some platform in the night. When I hear some, I just look. I just say make I look the TikTok what they are doing. The word. Some women and some men they discuss that kind of 11 or 12 o'clock in the night. You small picking of it discuss that kind of, you know. Maturity matters a lot, not old age. Old age doesn't give maturity.
That is,
you can be 20 years and mature.
It's not everybody that comes to the social media that you can reason with.
No.
Their words does not resonate with any normal human being. When they talk, it's
their
like
insult is just too much. If they are not agreeing with you, it's fine. You can just say, sir, I disagree, or I disagree with this topic, or I'm not with you. They will just switch and just say, okay, shut up your mouth and just get out.
Okay, let me clear you one thing.
Never see people like me on such platform.
Let me clear you one thing. You now, you say something like this. You are talking about what is Fulani is doing, what is happening. We are discussing it. We are saying something like that. And this brother corner contribute another thing. If you flash back home now, what did they call that APC chairman in the state? Telebe, I've been waiting that they call. A lot of people pronounce the name. We had me. You see what he said in the television station.
No one should be ashamed.
He said that it's a political system, so it's a PDP and APC. Now PDP people they do one. That is supposed to come out for that matured man.
They should have asked him to resign straight away. He doesn't know what
you see. It's up that day. If now some states they go drop and final because it's not intellectual. You have to console people that things happen to and say something good. You are saying PDP. Who is PDP? What is PDP though? Who know PDP? Who know APC? I don't know the same people. You cross party every day by day.
You see that incident of Urumi, if our people are not encouraged, in fact, those boys, I condemn in totality what happened, that jungle justice. But then those guys, you cannot blame them also. At the same time, I can't blame them because they were defending their own people.
My brother, that place, that thing happened. That place, that thing happened.
Hold on.
I drove that thing I drove that place last 2 years. That street. Do you know if they carry you, if they kidnap you, they know how much they pay? 12 million. That road, so that you get one road there. Now new house there. But that place, say people, if they go work finish, that thing would happen there. Before those people last year, they set up something inside there. They do the thing sharp before the thing stop. Those people you said traveler, they are not traveler. Most of them come out from inside that bush, according to the.
This is exactly what I'm saying now. By the time everybody start castigating them, the others that would have want to protect others that are still vulnerable back home, they will be discouraged, from coming to work. You understand?
Those people they arrest. So now people they point them. A politics something. They will say na PDP, na APC, na this one. Because you will go point out. What you know do
Can you imagine? They will go and call an innocent person that has nothing to do with this thing, and then they will.
There is a guy that visit from Europe here. I hear they took the person away, but later release on. Police take almost 1.5 million from the guy.
Can you, did you see what's not happened? Do you now see why we cannot walk back home because of the police? The corruption is what brought us here.
The worst police on net, I think they are the ones at Urumi there.
So in spite of all this nonsense that happened, the police are still taking money from people.
Police escort Yahoo boys for Urumi there. Now sometimes they go to club, police escort there. What are you telling me? Say something that I know, not so. I will.
And they were quick to drop. They were quick to drop the commissioner of police.
If you go to Benin, there you will see them. Instead of them to do their job, they are
you see those Yahoo boys. If they want to stay hotel, they stay for hotel of a S commissioner or S DP or those. Most of them have hotel.
Oh God.
There is some hotel they build. All this retired commissioner. When they build that hotel, they put their sticker there. When they did, if they inside, police know they answer.
Sir, please, the money these small boys are spraying up and down in Edo State, where are they getting it from? We also this kidnapping issue, we need to get to the root. May not be say some of our people they inside, some of our
boys they, some of
them are in need.
No, some of our boys they are inside. But let me just say the truth. Most of them. Some of them are inside, but most of them.
Using this no, they are the main kidnappers because their money when they spray, not they finish.
No, do you know? Say those people can go to the last length to make this money. Some of them are not inside, but they are still doing all those different things. When somebody buy Mercedes of 30 million, 25 million, you as a father, as a mother, you don't they ask the person, where they work for a track or they work for your company. If you ask question, I mean, result another thing, and problem. You see some boys, I don't want to mention some hotel. I know. You see some boys in hotel there, they spend 6 months inside hotel. When I visit, that was 2001. I don't know. I don't remember the year, but I visit all the time. The 2001, I see a young man inside a hotel at Urumi there. According to my friend, he said this guy was spent 6 months here. 6 months inside hotel. We have home, we have private care. But on a good day, they jammed that guy for backyard or somebody. He was eating shit. What do you call that?
Come to bed like that.
After I left 2 months, I hear the information they beat this guy. Till today, he run away from that town. What do you call that one? Not kidnapper, that is a ritualist.
Someone who actually have a mind of like buying someone for money. If that person get opportunity, can kidnap the president.
So no even the buy person, so use their self.
See, I think it's that time they just ban spraying of money in Edo State. That thing is like
Not only at
bringing
those states, that is supposed AFCC supposed to stop that thing final. If you have money to render somebody, you give an envelope.
Yes.
Very important.
If you come from abroad, now abroad not dey go titi again for Edo State o. Abroad not dey go titi. Abroad just dey like nothing to them. They just
Which abroad, how much you carry to? Not before you go to buy.
if you sit down for party, shame go dey catch you for money wey you wan spray. If you see 50 years old pikin wey go come with joggers, if he spray more than 10 million for that party.
Shame not the catch people like us. If you need them, not the spray.
The money not dey finish. Now World Bank oyibo for the work. I don't understand. See, we dey talk about all this insecurity. Ojinya for Edo State. Me, I don't know about other state. Now my state that they talk about. Ojinya for Edo State because why? Nobody dey learn work. Nobody is ready to work. Everybody needs money. So no work for Edo. No small children they work again for Edo State. We know they learn work again. We know they go school well again. The girls they know they learn handwork again. Everybody wey don reach 20 years now to find one husband house where they do yahoo go stay. All of us want marry yahoo boys. If the money finish, how are we going to be so? You know, say they go see they kidnap rich people or even poor people. Say very soon they kidnap for recharge card. They know they work. If one do weather now, very soon they go outside Nigeria. The youth are not working, and our birth rate is very high. We have birth rate. The children they come life, they don't want to work. Sister Fulani they kidnap. We know that one, but our people, their hand many for inside because the way they carry motor anyhow, it's too much. Not be Yahoo money at all. Not be even blood money. It not be your blood they bring money they come. This why if they inside, they don't want to work. I've never seen a thing like this in my life before, even growing up. I never see am. Say 50 years you carry
another thing. All this dirty doctor that write flashing card, they need to arrest some.
You know, say one that they
just the way Anambra State do their also.
I like what you want to do for Edo that if you see the way Edo turn for money matter, his sister go buy something, leave the pikin for him. Before his sister, you carry the pikin, one go do ritual. Now the man, the native doctor call police, they call arrest the guy, they show up for crime watch. The man can say no, they do blood money for people. Can you see the you see the state where they go for that Edo State? Because they ask a question, he didn't even have any good reason of doing a ritual. If friends, all of them don't buy motor at your age, 26 years, all your friends don't buy motor. Then you want to go use your sister to go achieve motor. We should be we should also speak up so that our parents, they are neglecting children. It's not good. We all should speak up. These youth, they are going astray. They are just ziggy-zaga. Everybody just is doing for that state. Nobody want to go school. Nobody want to learn work again. Yahoo is not the way. You all should go and learn work. Learn your handwork. Mona leave kidnapping. Mona they kidnap people again. I'll go they use a book. You go to the kidnap people. They collect money. They put for pockets. They kidnap on herself. Bros, as you there now, you there abroad. Don't be person go no say you there abroad. Fulani know whether you there abroad. People where they abroad, they hide waka for Nigeria. Before you know, they don't confuse. They don't demand for 10 million.
Because people when they
let's call a spell. They should go and work. You guys should go and work. Wanna go let work.
And mostly, most of the time, I don't see my town people learn work anymore. They bring people from Benue, Kogi, all those things now. They are the one learning work now.
Say maybe I did joke. I know they joke. Nobody they learn work for the full state will not be only your town. Your town go even better pass maybe any town. if you dey 16 years now, you don't go rent apartment of 2.2 million, 1.6 million when you want to stay. Nobody know how to peel orange.
And that one happen mostly inside Benin town, not
Yes,
just
so
people.
I say if you go party, small girl go intimidate girl wey come from abroad, small boy go intimidate boy wey come from abroad. Hey, when they go dey say they get money, you
because
know
now
the you know
because now the person one made the intimidator now. You know the person get where he grow rich, he go sit down.
They send message give abroad people say if una know send na 5,000 and one send, una no send una money come. 5,000 na money be that. Can you hear them? Ask am which work he dey work now as a man. No work. As our ige yahoo guy for here guy ado ige yahoo ya marry ya biomo ya kokomo. Mabere kidnapping here for Edo State. Oji here for you. Can't you go and work? You cannot work. No work. Your wife, boy be 2 or boy be married. Not be thief and wetin they call am, the one wey go dey cheat on the husband, not be dey go for marriage. They should go and work. Abeg, the way we sit dey talk for this side, make we sit dey talk for the other side. Because I just dey sure when the way Benin boy they take a parade, the way they parade Benz, you don't see BMW. Hey. Only Yahoo, don't be Yahoo, be that one. BMW, you don't see when they do Boma, that's where they Boma and Uniben, when they do
Motor not the Uniben. If you stay front of Eboma in the morning or Monday or Tuesday,
motor wey come out for Uniben, motor not to come out, but one car money, if you buy more than 20 cars. BMW.
I still repeat, if you start from front of Uniben, motor not day. If you want to know where motor day, go to front of Eboma, stand for 3 hours. If small pikin come out for time, motor you go fear.
I shocked that day. I was not even counting the money. I was counting the money of the cars they were driving, small boys. When they come outside, BMW. Then you know they see Toyota Camry, you know they see Spider again, no. Range Rover, G-Wagon. Another BMW because they surprised. Where these people they get this kind of money, they buy this car. Where you guys have fucking money in this state and you are complaining of hardship. How the government want to know so now get hardship? Who now get this car? See all those cars, not be your own money they take buy and make the talk what they do for that.
All those money they spend, all those cars now they not go drive for 1 year. You condemn.
I say every day accident. If they just they play that music, you could just they turn me for belly. If the person not old, I go just screw past. This one don't go. Oh, the life just the jealousy. Boy, you say I bet more they shut up. Now baba ti una they pull na hand. They make una own the last. Una know the last again. Una want reach. That those days in 2010, go reach 2014. Now weather and Alumico na they rain for that Edo State.
That time we not there again.
And it rain for the guests who call they do competition for dresser and a tailor. Nobody get time to call they stay online. They find man we want they give her money for.
When I did Nigeria, small people they drive motor.
Now that they drive,
small people they drive motor.
Go do birthday surprise for your mama. Your mama go they dance.
When I did Nigeria, now our brother or our father motor go they drive. Small people they drive motor.
Just when you go Nigeria now, even carry Spider go Nigeria.
I don't go. I don't see. Me and the drive past for road. I don't see something.
If
I don't go. I'm not the occasion person, but I don't see go sometimes. Person invite me. I don't know before say. I don't know before say if they change money, if they use money buy money. I ask question, and they tell me. I said this money when they spray they pass. How now they do it? He say if you pass card, they go take 10%. Now I say they sell money. They say yes. I say okay, no, well, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna they throw up now.
But if you go Nigeria now, you where you be mature man no go see hotel lodge. If it be a kaya mo hotel ya viegbele ya ma megbele le hotel ya ni. The hotel wa vun.
And
If the lodge come outside,
me first of all, you get the way I dey behave my own. Even though sometimes they dance around for where I did, I go be like say I don't see am. I dey used to that system. Hotel don't dey now. For December, you waiting people talk. Even village, they rent the hotel where they inside village. Hotel no dey. Our government is there among the people who cause the commotion. They have bad leaders. No get good leader.
at all.
Our
And they
leader.
don't care. They don't even they don't have us in mind. They don't
And
even
this
see the-
Tinubu regime will be worst because Tinubu personally, the corruption is too much. Sorry to say. I know so many people they hear, but the corruption is too much.
too
Corruption
much.
is too much. Somebody cannot speak. Even your compound, the motor way there, your compound, if you it be like state motor. I want to rule. Motor way there, your compound, if it's too small, it's 500. Before you become president. And people dey near your house, 3 square meter, not the complete.
They are just Nigeria. Oh, repair Nigeria never come. Even the name where they talk about
Nigeria,
omo,
it's just say Nigeria go there now till 15 years, it's just say go there exist. Everybody know go
e
you.
go exist. They go just capture and put for one this thing one bag.
I not believe that. What I dey see now for my vision. And they say now till 15 years, everybody
go just be like Syria.
No,
Syria.
and they say everybody fit go.
People see there or where go stay. People many.
Now this Western world just
go reach.
now this
Where all
Western
of us
world.
comot for Nigeria.
Now this Western world just they use their politics, they gather the country together. The country supposed go into 3 places. Everybody go.
3 pieces care. Country where they'll share it 36 pieces.
Now 36 is okay.
Who wants stay under each other now?
Everybody go.
Now me I go stay under who go they use me like
Now,
we all are just
now
self-centered.
Now everybody go on your own.
Self-centered.
It will be the best.
Hausa work where you carry the note way they Fulani problem. I say Fulani, the northern problem is just religion.
And they will carry
Even
and
if they
go.
don't see food chop.
Who want go
Even if
meet
they
them?
don't see food
Who
chop.
want go? It be like as I stay here now. So I dey Nigeria, you tell me say make I pack my load, they come meet you for Niger. I will tell you say I know they come. That's so you do. Who want go make it go? They find money,
you
go there.
see
Anything when the person
Eastern enemy is they be still good though, but now those is their fake this thing wey they carry waka net. Everybody they fear. Maybe they not call be president, they call you legalizer. Here the way level in 2 days. And that
No.
was they fear.
every country go that time solution go come from if the country dey small solution go dey because everybody don wise. The same problem wey make the country split make e no go make the country make the small country still get the same problem. Our leaders know the problem but nobody want to solve am. They know the problem. How can you tell me say a whole 240 to 230 million people now 370,000 police they get and the 150,000 they guide the politician? It no work now.
Well, this insecurity is something I think the whole Nigeria need to come together to fight. If the whole Nigeria is not ready to fight security, it will be very difficult and it will be very late. It will be very late.
And then the problem now the Senate no one make the country good. Now Senate he did.
I'm going to respond.
And the Senate hand the day. Because if everybody get in here state police, problem no go be like this.
I've just I don't know anybody hearing me. I don't know because I've been doing some research.
All right, bro, we can hear you now.
I've been since everybody be talking, I've just muted, but I've been doing some research. Can I just ask this, bros? Is there any chance anybody on the platform know if I were to ask the question, who is the originator of Igbabanelimi? Who will you say that is? Which
The originator of what?
Igbabanelimi. If the
originator of
oldest
Igbabanelimi.
people, yeah, or the oldest people it started to do, or the originator of it, is there any such thing as the origin of it where for start for Salam?
I think it starts from Uromi.
Uromi.
Yes, Uromi.
It's like a duo koji or somehow.
Yeah, that is Uromi.
I don't know whether duo koji or Efandi. I don't know the one that start first.
I'll be doing some research. That's why I'm asking the question.
I know that it starts from Uromi.
Deborah, let me drink water.
I know that it starts from Uromi, but I don't. It's like the Efandi or the duo koji. I'm not too. Bella say it's the duo koji. Bella say it's the start. Not there for start.
So, but I told her the reason why they talk. How many people remember say? Because I started this conversation this morning with the Bible. How many people remember say for Bible they say Joseph, they make coat of many colors for Joseph? How many people remember that thing?
Yeah.
Good. How many people know say he get the reason father make him for him? The reason they for me now they read them. If they dance one kind of dance, then make it father make that cloth for them, make it for fit that dance where they dance.
Okay.
You know how they describe the dance? I come into this research. That's why I talk for you as well one day for this platform. Say if you hear Oyibo they talk about all this ancient history and no read, no look and think say now what they tell you. They only they talk the lie with they live for the minute they talk. Now video I they watch, they say the Joseph wear coat of many colors and they dance one kind of dance. The man they move up and down with one coat of many colors we wear. I just laugh, look and say Joseph dance one kind of dance, which kind of Gabai dance, this one he dance. So as someone come up for us, they might tell me say, Oyibo know they talk anyhow. If they say Joseph dance one kind of dance, he get with him and me with it. Now they start to read about this one last night, they find the search. Today now, I they see from something where they read where they tell me say, the dance where Joseph they dance, if he dance that dance, he go lift off the ground, if feet go dey light in the air. And that's exactly what Igbabanelimi is. When they dance, they lift off the ground and their feet is light in the air.
Yeah.
And they wear coat of many colors.
Different color. They only wear one color. They dance on.
So, and when they watch the video of Igbabanelimi fires, how they talk now, somebody, a Igbo person make comment say, how strange this dance with this people dance that it seems to represent the revolving and the rotation of the earth. You say because the dance go one side.
Because the same thing I played that Igbabanelimi for my friend here. We work together. He said, how manage?
So this thing why they read now surprised me because I never ever know from that video when I watched some few days. I never thought from my eyes say I'll come discover within that they read. Now I'll try to take time to make video once I know how to put them together. Because I never ever expect from my life is why they hear coat of many colors. Say concern dance with Joseph, they dance. Then make your papa make on the coat. And it makes sense now that if papa don't just make all of their coats, he get many children. Why just come focus on one particular child, make a coat of many colors? So I think they don't already know for long who these people be. Then they remove that part of the story.
Of course.
And if you go look Bible, they describe children of Joseph and people with their land go they plentiful. And I know say people in land of farm. And they describe them as people who say their hand goes strong. The people get strong hands. And I talk and just from the book of Genesis 49. Many people go read that thing. Because I already tell people say, more will not they look that book, like book Oyibo right now. Control them for translator nowadays. No Oyibo writer, now translate their translator. And we always they make that mistake. Say Oyibo now writer. They're not writer, now translate, they translate. And the one with the translator for now, people versus translate that one. Now when you don't go the core, like I go the core of the history. I'm not going to security defaults, my screen come out to come. I want to talk something. And for try to look for the title or something, but I was there to make video. Now all these things, now I want people to look like when I first started talking about this security matter, it don't take away these things start, not be today. I talk one thing from one platform, they follow me, they argue. Go and find out for during the Civil War. Wait here for Bible, happen for Civil War. During the Bible time, they make barrier to the different children of Benjamin. If they pass, they'll ask you one thing. If you know if you talk and where, they'll know you're a child of Benjamin. And that's here for Civil War. I know say happen. They'll say maybe Igbo people say tall. If you know if you talk, they'll know say an Igbo person. So all this insecurity, all this in the Bible, we will just look and say, one bros talk and they say this people get agenda. No, if you don't know by now saying agenda, I know say maybe in the way I know where the person for come. Because if you they break my door, they break my door, and they shout, you know, agree stop. My brother, the person they break that door, they not in me business.
Of course.
So we don't they shout since at the door, the person they break the door, you know one stop. That person may he ready come that place. Not be saving me business, he ready come there. So we should try to retake our mind, expand our mind beyond all this normal thing we see, because if more just check my brother. First is for who is sponsoring these people. It's like the source not the finish.
And they are politicians.
And who they fuel their ego. Wait, we say small picking as we come for those things now will say if the someone will face each other one-on-one without weapon, they're not stand a chance. But who they fuel that ego for them, regardless of the weapon? Who they tell them say go forward, not till they happen. So all these things they very broad and more than we can imagine, because we are politician with that one guy they talk just now. My guy not get for them. When I talk about the security idea, I say what we just now, my brother. If we let's say we fit doing on our own, you know, concern government, now you go get ahead.
Of course, we go use brain. If to say they say make everybody, every region get it, security for himself. For better for us now.
Because I don't say like if you enter government and another sabotage. Now
the federal government no go green. If you carry person for Urumi now, you carry and go Bini. If you reach Bini now, they not go solve the solution there. They go say me they bring and come Abuja. If you reach Abuja, they feel live on. You know see what happened with Buhari tenure before Buhari come out. They go bust prison for Abuja free.
I know that story. I remember.
No, not true this thing now. You know what they do now. You know say if another government come, those people did it because they work for them. That they come out some recruit them. Say they don't add the young people, make them go learn work. At the end of the day, they still come out.
I think what did Buhari come do for Nigeria? Don't go better for traditional leaders, me they feel sorry for them. I'm not being sorry to. I feel sorry for them because now the tactics way Danford you use, now they use against us. Because one brother can say that they try to turn us against our leaders. Now exactly say Danford do that time. He turned the Kano people, he turned other Borno state, all those people, he turned them against their leaders. But when they don't overthrow their leaders, they don't chase their leaders that come out and they don't kill some of them. Now they can take over. But nobody they promised them before. They promised they say now can rule, now will give a good Islamic rule, not a rule now. Those ones are branded.
My brother, Any traditional ruler where you don't fit guide that, when you don't fit guide the people, not be traditional ruler.
But my brother, those things that they don't now, they are not saying what they do. Me, they feel sorry for them because me not be telling that they get one. I don't know, I want to give fools there. I don't want to say for the other. They say they kidnap some of his family or something. If they can go that far, you know, say they not get what they look.
Because the man now don't start action now. Everywhere there now is going, everything is going down. You know, say don't start action. He's saying the people, they don't organize themselves to safeguard themselves. Because you don't see. Now young man, as you don't see. No be say he too get your local government like that too. No say now our local government see they control that side.
To me, don't.
And another thing, let me tell you another thing. Even though say our policemen they see mud courts, but in can you imagine a whole Romina it was Uromi control with one police station.
That's just that.
First of all, as big as
sabotage on its own.
As big as Uromi, when I was growing up, there is police station in Ivwe. There is police station in inside Arwe there. There is a police station in Uromi town. There was trying to bring one to Amedoshan there. Do you know that the former politician, our former politicians, they have power to do all these things because they are selfishness. Not let them do all those things. And when they come that time, things was not like this. When they come church, they donate money. When they go the palace, all this our traditional rulers, they donate money from them. At the end of the day, they will forget what they're supposed to do.
And I'll be honest with you, other like traditional rulers, the local government council, because they watched one video yesterday. If they don't displace somebody for your community, the local government council not supposed to receive budget again for that place. If the people not they safe and they not do the village again.
But do you know that in some local government, if some local government chairman want work, the traditional rulers, when they the local government, so they allow them work, they go tell them where they go work reach.
Those one are the biggest.
I'm telling you the fact. It happened in some places in Asian land, which I know very well.
Now, how does that be the sabotage while they talk now? If
go to Ubiaja people, there is a school in Ubiaja now. Ubiaja people organize their money, the community, and repair the school, and fence the school. Which is the government is there, the local government chairman is there.
I salute the house, so I salute you.
You are welcome.
Welcome. It's unfortunate if we continue to sabotage ourselves.
Okay, my brother, let me tell you one thing.
Reasons, I don't know why.
My brother, any government that do well, you know they can pay far. Go check Anna Abia state governor now. If that kind of person, they contest tomorrow, you go lose the election.
My brother, the truth is this, yeah? You see this, the reason why even, not just the state, even in Nigeria, the government, if they are trying their part, we need to, the time, the moment we get to realize that things only government cannot do it alone. Let's be realistic about it. Whether APC is the government, whether it's Labour, it's PDP, whoever is in power, they can't do it alone. You see, if the government is doing their part, the traditional ruler is doing their part.
Of course.
You see this insecurity we are talking about, it will stop. Let me tell you the reason. You know that, okay, let me use Ujogba for example now. I want to make use of Ujogba kingdom because I see that kingdom, that king is a great king.
Yeah.
You see the way he have vigilante in that region. That is Ujogba. That is not, it has nothing to do with any group. That is the community vigilante of their own. That guide that kingdom. Do you know that kingdom now is little bit the government will do when it comes to security? Just
of
little.
Course.
Because the local have already taken care of the major security by themselves. Do you know, you and I can't just come up on board and say, I want to have this. No. You have to go to the traditional level to have to sit down to decide that we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. When the government will not be start playing their own parts, it will not be very much easy. Like Ujo, I thought you saw a video of Ujo Bakido yesterday.
Yeah.
That video, you see, he called the Hausa Fulani in his community to the palace, address them. This cannot be done in my community. You people cannot do this in my community. This cannot be done in my community. If you do this in my community, this is how it is. So if you do this in my community, this is how it is. So do you know only that alone? If you are living in that community, you'll be scared to go against the law of the land. Do you hear what he said? He said, if you do things against our culture, you wake up. You might not, if you say you're not going to wake up, because the ancestors is working. That is why you can boldly mess up, address these people in your community. The moment you sit in the whole Nigeria, all the traditional rulers begin to understand that it's not just about the government, the governor, the president. The country insecurity will reduce. But if you are only saying that, well, it's not my duty anyway, I'm not the governor, I'm not the councillor, I'm not the president, we're not going to do this. No, my brother, my sister, forget this thing. You see this thing we are talking about there? In the next 20 years to come, we'll still be fighting and talking about the same insecurity.
Of course.
That is the thing. We, as citizens of a country, we need to understand these things. We need to understand these things. If we don't do it, we just need to stop blaming government. No. Government will play their part. The traditional, do you know in every traditional ruler in Nigeria receive allocation? They do. So if you also receive allocation, yeah, you can still spend 1 million naira inside that to empower security in your community. That is why you see insecurity in Nigeria is so much high. Because we believe government. No. In Western world, do you know there is a local police? There's a local community people who look after their community. You see some elders who take upon themselves to secure their community by themselves. Do you know what you see in abroad today? It is something they go around going wrong in the community. You know, even when police they show. Do you know why police can show? Because somebody have already reported that to the police. This is going on in this community, though. We don't understand what is going on here. Before you know, the police are there around that area. Do I say crime can be easy to monitor in abroad than Nigeria? So the moment we as Nigeria citizens understand that it's not just government, believe me, insecurity will reduce. It will reduce. That just go fat on it. But if we are still trying to say the only governor, the only president, my brother, only senator, we go nowhere. Because most of this insecurity, if you are to investigate, you must have idi0t. So if you have a local committee, a local security in that community, they know how to investigate the same people in that region. That is where you see the local vigilante, it matters a lot to protect life in a community. It matters a lot. If we don't know this, my brother, forget about security, we're not going to get it.
Man, I had to wait till you just told. So recent before where they stay, something happened. I come out of front of shop, then where they stay, I see blood for ground. But waiting they supposed to my door no lock well. Now me say me move waiting they block the door, made it for lock the door so they no fast selling money. I come back in the police don't come. They say they want to ask me question, what is my name or call what they happen front of the building. Now I say no, because I'm waiting that's my name for. They say person see me in the morning. They see me in front of the house in the morning. So I said, they don't see me. I did part of the investigation, which is my name. They don't say that me do more, but they just want to know how that thing you have from there, for there. My man got them and say, I not tell them, I tell them, say, why don't I go check camera? Now that my man got them and say, but camera not there that place, but who can't see me?
Okay.
Now they are coming surprised. So other front early morning where they come fire, they say nobody see me, somebody see me.
Of course.
People they see you. After your door is open, your leg, they hear your foot mark. People don't they up, they look. Who is that person passing by?
All those men when they sleep in the afternoon, so they sleep in the night. You know, say as they pay them that money for pension money, they road the day they watch their country. All those old men, they watch their country. You just say now, when visit person go bring money come, they go say me bring go to anything when you do they forgive them.
That is discipline.
Sorry, let me do like for us. I don't leave the windows. They wonder who be the person we see among all these windows. Who be the person?
Yes, you the question yourself. But somebody's watching you.
You see, the one thing with
Do
them,
you
they
know?
truthful.
Yeah, sorry, King. Hold on first. Do you know? Sometimes, if I'm at home, sometimes I forget to lock door. Yeah, because why? I know I'm secure. No thief will enter that house. I will wake up. It's early the moment because I want to go walk like this. As I want to put key open now. Now you will do. I say, oh, I never locked this door yesterday. Nobody will enter your house. Nothing, no level. Nothing. You will wake up, you will come outside. They go in the morning like this, daytime like this, someone you feel open door like this. I'll come up for go ask that, go Tesco, go buy something. The dog will receive your parlor. Nothing they suck. Nigeria try and the reason why is that because the people in that community they are vigilant, they are security of their affairs. They monitor any activity, any kukurekewaka, eke don't show. So these are the things. That's why you see, when I say they say abroad, you will see say you live in overseas, you see things going on in Nigeria. You will see they protest the corruption and nothing that is not supposed to be supported. If you speak, you see some useless set of idiots, they will be in support of that thing. Nothing doesn't to believe. You don't need to protect anybody outside a crime is being committed in that region. Everybody in that area is under suspect. That is law. There is no, I'm the governor, I'm the president. If a crime committed in this my area, everybody in this area, you are under suspect until that investigation is closed. No one's above the law. That is why the abroad system is working so perfectly. They don't care whether you get money. Not only abroad, you see, Prime Minister, you look at the Britain during COVID. They say when there was lockdown, he's not supposed to go do gathering together. That he was middle of the guide, more than 5-6 persons. Because that one, they queried the Prime Minister. Because that one, he resigned for it. Because why? He break the law. That the record can be inside. Why were you in the middle of other person? That is the law. But in Nigeria, during COVID, you'll see some people that believe I'm top. They do party, nothing they solve. You might not be anybody. Now you go do party, they go arrest you. You'll see the big church, they were holding crusade because they are above, they believe they are above the law. These are the things that's why when I see you women that live in abroad, they do this some nonsense thing. They say they are not so they cover atrocity, they piss me off. So why all this nonsense? Travel is part of education. You have to travel to learn something, but come bring it to your community and introduce that into your community. No, while we in Nigeria, we are very good at when we practice something good, we leave and we come back, we practice the negative one in our community. That is the challenge we are facing today.
Okay, sorry. You know, you see this man they call Kamani. Ma drop some kind of things. This guy did right. He make many points. Ma tell you, 70% of this thing, what not call it about government, 70% of the problem we'll get, we'll say 75% our government. You put police for road, no fuel for motor. You put police for road, no. Ma tell you, if you call police for Nigeria, I don't want to come, my brother.
Yeah, my brother.
These people get agenda for us. They get agenda for. Okay,
my brother.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we understand that one, my brother. Police, the reason why you say police, some of the police, I don't blame police because they are not paying well. They don't get paid. That's
okay.
why I don't protect police.
We will drop police. We'll talk another one again. Tisha.
They are not getting paid well.
They pay Tisha well. People when they sweep road, they do this thing with the sweep road. Government know they drop money. 70% of what they happen. Our government and 75%. We will talk the truth. Make devil share.
Nobody is calling government here.
Okay.
The majority issue is government. After government, traditional rulers.
Thank you. They're right. Okay, just imagine that time when they say end bad government. Could you believe say traditional rulers sister and say Mona not do riot too? Mona they see what they happen for the nation. Mona see.
Religious leaders follow join. Religious leaders.
Okay. When I remember, I tell you, there's something where these people won't use us do. They get agenda for us. I'm explain everything give you because sometimes we need to talk nonsense to make sense. We get oil. Abi? Nobody talk about the oil. We need to talk about the oil. Now they're going to bring one kind of task. Small time now, the borehole task go there for borehole. If you get a solar system, they will bring task come. They don't begin the plan now. If person they do something, if they do something, it no good. It no they do well. We need to come out and tell and say, my guy, come out. We want to take over our country back. This thing don't do bad. Man, you don't see how many the head with the rule for our country. Papa with Pekin with Papa. Everything we know they would shame, but would they come up for our country? And the worst among all, the government, nobody cares. See politician. Okay, you talk about say Prime Minister resign. Those are people we get head though. You forget say our politicians they get coconut head. We be say they go to say my tenure must end though. Now vote me in, my tenure must finish oh. And we all know that one. They no come down. We forget that this is a country. Now they put eight speech punishable by death. We forget that. We forget that this is a country. If you not reach your national, if you not sing your national item, 5 million naira for this thing. These people they think out of. I don't know. They get agenda for us. Coming, you did right. More people begin to think the other way around. Sorry, sorry if you offend any of you now. More we need to think the other way around.
What you thought? So my end with one statement why they make. I say if people are shady against you, you have to be shady to fight shadiness. If they try to go through the right process to follow somebody this shady, now only shadiness they don't know anything. So you have to go through that shady process in a smarter way to get past that person, because the person will never stop. Like I said before, somebody keep trying to kick your door in. You keep shouting inside the house that somebody want to break into your door, and the person is not going away. He's still there. So you need to know that that person prepared to come to that place. You know, come there, come joke. You know, so we have to also focus on it on that level. That this will not be joke matter. And like Chairman talk, you have to be on all levels of system where we live our life, whether not traditional leader. And I think personally, at this point, we're supposed to shout out to the people in the local they represent us. Most of the local government chairman. Like I watched one video yesterday. So local government they don't displace. But I might tell me say, well, somebody will say collect allocation with that local government. Or people don't stay there again, people don't come out, they stay for IDP camp. Okay, then they get the money for that, they live their life. So we need to tackle those things from all levels, from bottom top, whoever we know we can communicate with, like broad stock. They get our leaders, I not say, I not tell you like I said, more the book Bible. Because you get that Bible, when I go on, he say he go give us leaders with stubborn heart. Because our leaders, they don't know where they heart for go. Because, and within the people part, they go abroad, though. When I first come abroad, why they see everybody will tell me, say, but our leaders, they come in, they don't see all these things. So in my mind, I don't pass that level now. I don't know, say that they see, they just get ready for come, not be this word for come, because it's not possible that you get where they are for live for about 8 years when I come out. I don't notice him, I go past there one day. Now shout at the sharp now. People they look me because everywhere change within 3 years when I never go the area. Ring road Conde, they don't turn one big part to estate. I might tell me the way they mean that part of the waka pass. What's here for this area? Everything don't change. All the road, everything. I remember I waka now say, now we don't like development. Because we like development, you know they hard. See, try already showing for Burkina Faso now. You know they hard. Like for example, where our our moat to the build. If we suppose down to they don't get ahead because when they think of budget, but they didn't do budget. Now we did try to reduce so then they do provide the tools and let more power get into hand.
That when you talk now, do you know that Tinubu they did against what John the France they fight now?
You know, get for another and play they play. That is they get that. Just what the way the guy they behave. If blast it, all those things they do now cheese they make next for a year. I just pray may continue with that pace. People they call a dictator. Number so see most leaders who you go the clap pan for the whole world. Their worst part priority. Till tomorrow they come to Arabia. But this person they shake their hand.
They measure good and bad together. Traveling on that level of human being. They don't do plane now. They do motor. They do fridge. They assemble everything for the country. We would love them. See where we did.
What they love them now. I'm very sure my brother see very soon between the next 5 years, we run go to find work. Because especially development not they had. We can brag about the motor ancestors build now. Now this way this guy they use now they take one. Manpower must come forward. Whoever can do anything, come forward and let us start moving forward. Not be time for because if you say me wait for I heck my area more now I'm at your bill. More you wait for all those things who don't know. I talk from one platform the other day and say whoever in short for Africa and whoever they wait for their leaders, when I already there. Because it is more than crystal clear that these people get ready for come or if they say girl one invisibility where they follow them with a gun for their head say don't ever do the right thing or do the right thing I'll just shoot you the moment. Because it's just see what the governor of Edo State do. They kill somebody for land, maybe say you for come more no one I don't want to talk separation matter. Now A some person A B. They do something for your land. Now you just be the first person way for your people hand. I know say may not go apologize, but at least now the person way they for the state way in day, now for come where in day. Because say the crash they kill the people. Now if for fair come there say what happen now? So what you are saying I do to my people for my place. Now you gotta say we don't let the investigate everything. We try to find out what happen. No worry, as soon as possible we'll pass information to now what happen. Not be say you just run they go like this thing. You go for your people hand. Then sure before the entire South hand. Now you just do straight away because waiting don't happen so far so good. Nobody don't from there run come. The South come say I beg. Like what you have for just now. You expect say maybe one person for none will come make one news say this thing is condemnable. You know will ever happen. And no governor will come from there to Benue State or just to come and apologize. You know, so now big forehand and that guy forehand, though yeah, I appreciate the fact that he get mind to say make we settle matter amicably, more sit down talk, but I think the going somewhere would have come from the other side because now there they grieve. Not be you they grieve. Your own and maybe you try to find out what they go on. But you just be wrong. And then they give you see where they what will pay me pass and where they go, if you start to dress like them. Just to please them. If you try to dress like them, go watch them again, you try to dress like them. Rather than you go there with your own tradition of who you be. You know, so I think and whole stock we need to start to go grassroots to everybody start to know the level because if DSS man don't talk that Juma talk that man, more not forget that man, oh, that former chairman, vice president of governor of a central bank, that man don't die now. That man talk this till he die. More not forget that man.
You feeling? How you feeling, Kola?
No, the get one man like that for one for Benue State for corn, a former deputy.
The reason why me personally I did not blame the government of Edo State at first. At that moment, I was thinking, okay, yeah, it's all right. But along the line, I actually felt no. These people don't require us. Why did not done now? Have you ever heard them make a statement condemning the atrocity? And especially when this one that happened in Plateau State now, when they got by over 50, almost 60 people, not condemned from anything, I say, our governor, Nawowa, that house, my brother. Over 60, almost 60 people that buy nothing. They cannot condemn all this, they will not. My brother, all those things. This is why I say we need to look for way to secure our place. Well, if not vigilante, one local vigilante, everybody need to.
You see, Mate, you see why sometimes let me say I condemn violence. I don't know what happened there, but now let God know because they say everything will happen, they get 3 versions. If they get your version, they get your opponent's version, and they get the truth. You understand? But what did those people do? I not support them. I not support. Everything need to pass the right channel. That's why you say Europe here. We all day Europe in peace. You see, what would they Europe in peace? All the way black people, especially we Nigerians, they do for Europe. I should say Oyibo, no fit one for our country. You know if we try one. You know, say some Nigeria will carry motor the driver without insurance. Try for my country. So all those things I condemn are not even where the government go. I'm not to say a bad thing, but what I will pray make we Nigerians come and put our head together. No, no, our common enemy. Because the land, they bad every day. Things they bad every day. News where they come from Nigeria, it's not good.
My brother, we got what you just told, so waiting me they see because recently where they say this new president of America coming, they banned this, they banned 20 country. And now they tell me say it seems like these people that they get foresight to the see and say something one for that country. Maybe we start to restrict migration because if that country something happen was people don't they bag away something never start. If something can start to come.
I see it, okay.
Because we don't do in the last say 10, 15 years, and I can tell you like the killing way don't the buying way don't happen because of all these things. If for example put on the record alone, I think so many people there for the world they look this thing, they look at because when they complain, and one way you realize say international bodies they will see they study these things on their own, they wonder which thing they go on there. I remember listening to this man from Benue State, Isiwa, and I been named Dogo Isiwa. This was way back 2017. All the breakdown that man give about what they have for Benue State, make me realize and say from that time till now, so this is they go wrong. You don't know say there's an underlying factor. It's time to wake up like whole stop. Every hands must be on deck. More a professional way you want to do or whatever we want to do. Please start to happen because these people know this one will play matter again. And the fact that so many of us grow up here, this Danfodio story, and this they happen now, it don't reach more forget it's a joke. Because I remember hearing those things from secondary school, Usman Danfodio story, Danfodio say we conquer West Africa, we conquer this. But it is all those things that joke that time. But now it's playing now full scale. I mean to say this country will come for so they see like big cake where they need to fair capture first. Because the rest has some more thing, meat for them. And I think the more danger of this, danger way go there and be say, as Traore and those guys they do those things for those countries, if they not get land and take do anything for them, this is the only place where the park they come. And I think that they cost because I listen to the where they try to on those things. The man said the place where be the head for the whole of that south. He did for
I beg, who they talk make it pause. Somebody they talk
that be their headquarters. So we don't already know now say they get headquarters for our territory. So I think it has gone beyond. I don't want this one not be if not food come follow me, you don't wash and reach shoulder, you don't pass shoulder, this one don't pass shoulder. You don't reach time where everybody takes off, you just say, you know waiting. And I think personally, if not beg people go start to they beg our leaders. They cry every day for that domot not go anywhere. I want more do something like protest where Ukraine people do a long time ago when I want president when they protest against. So if you say they protest. Police can't join their protest. Police if they beat them for the beginning.
What they call this man for I don't forget this country name when they fight 2C and Juicy that time. And I don't forget this country name.
No, you get the kind of protest where you protest. Your demand will be met, not be fair protest. Because this thing don't pass, I don't want. It don't pass all levels. Then I'm not tell you like our government is complicit. And this guy they watch video talk one thing, and I agree to it. He say that they fear say they know so this people too and pass us. They don't want to talk about confrontation, direct confrontation. That they get one fear for my say, man, these people they're ready for this thing. More the fans with this service they can follow the matter. And that service they don't want to slow down. That is the problem we're talking about. Somebody try to bang your door down and you this house. Because that is the most dangerous thing. Because that person coming to the house, you don't prepare. Where my brother, whatever that person they carry, they come your face some more. Now it caused the death or the fall of Troy. The Trojans not see the Acadians and the Grecians they come until they reach their seashore and build a camp. And that was it. Troy fall. So because no matter the defense where they get, no matter the army where they get, they go down. Because they don't prepare on that place.
And you know the worst part, our politicians take us for junk. Just take us for junk. They don't take anything serious. Okay, listen when Donald Trump entered. He said American aid. Now used to take aid, what they call them, Boko Haram. How many pastors come out? How many traditional rulers come and say, no, this thing, but they just sweep our entire, but man, we won't get feeling for human saying that people lost people lost like that, just waste like that. If we don't get feeling between our own self, today now those people, just imagine, small, this thing they move. Oh.
Now when I call my brother, now I know say we not get feelings. He might give me one story. He get by one, now he's being to talk. Now see look corona area now I stay. Once he died for road, the body did there. Now motor they say jam the person. He spent 4 days for there for the work and come on. They small, they using the cover. I enter abroad and me and my girlfriend this house. As we the year, whole she done the rock my face house. When they don't want to say where she run they go. Now make on the follow. You don't run they go where the accident for happen. As I they follow for body here and they say I know CPR, about 3 people now rush together say I know CPR. They come down, they do me stand very look and say yeah. Which can't be this one. Finally, ambulance won't come, the person come out. I can't find out next day say the person don't die. She tell me for phone 5, I can't where she did. When I there reach where she did, I come in and say she flower did there and car did there. You can't don't write the car finish, say they can't go for that place. That's what I say. Well, you know the guy. You say if you know another mistake, me not call favor. I say the poor guy, say don't give you no see me there last night. You say I heard it. I need to go and put this flower there. I look at follow the place. I can't see so many flowers, so many cards. Now just they put on near one tree there. Now I go remember which year for Silukro fact more for us. Say na car will jam the person, you know, I find out who that person be. Now church person go from my area, they come they complain about the church say they not see that person, he come up for us some few days ago. Then the person just say, I don't know what to jam person from my area about 4 days ago. I don't know the person. Now they come go different and the body they go down for mortuary be down. We person go we want to jump for road. They for I felt very guilty because now just some few houses from my house. I felt very guilty when I go remember this is see. You know what I go remember when they do that CPR, my man got tell me say, hey, that me say that person want to jam and people for see they alive. Just get probably to wear properly and something for they alive.
My brother,
I will not get feeling for myself. Now this my own part.
You see,
we don't get feeling for ourselves.
Okay, if not 40, 50 years ago, Nigeria get feeling. I remember those days. I grew up for Benin. I know. I did small with the carry me enter Benin. So Benin, I remember those days. Benin people, they one of the people we get. They get. I don't know how to explain to you. They get what kind of nature we be say. If you do bad, they will beat you before they will beg for you.
Yes.
They won't kind this thing. One kind funny way it did for Benin. Now how they realize if that now only Benin you see say person will go thief, they'll beat him. The person when they get rid of beat and reach, the person know the limit, he will go stand. Wait till I do I carry gun, don't say no. I keep person, don't say no. Don't say they beat me like this, don't say not true. Or say leave and make it go. So they'll say, what is thief? They'll say a pot of soup. They'll say, hey madam, who get the pot of soup? Give her the money. They'll give the person money. They'll say, not do one next time more. Everything they were for Benin. Those days for Benin, I remember we rain fall. We'll go push motor. We'll push motor, go GRA. Sometime all the seniors go help us. They push. We'll say, no, we don't reach the place. They'll say, shut up, Matt. They'll give us money. When they give us money, all the seniors will like me, they beat us. Maybe that time they'll give us 5 naira. 5 naira. All the seniors will say, they come on, they want money. We'll just cry. We'll see chief. We'll tell chief, see what happened. Chief, you dey 2 kilometers. Chief go tell say, we'll go that place, go call that person, come back. And we'll go there. He go come back to that chief. Go grumble, now go tell chief, Now go tell chief. Then go only talk. The chief go tell and say, you know, say this one, they be children. Now what you do today, now these children will start tomorrow. Una be 2 grown up. There be almost 8 children. Divide the money to 2. Take 250 kobo. Give these children 250 kobo. The chief go just offer waka come out. And that boy go do that thing where that chief tell you to make it do. He go do one. Those days for Benin, they'll come arrest you. Where chief did there, chief go to say, he go look the matter, he go tell the police, make the police they go. Say the matter, they go settle around. And that police go do that the same thing. But today, look, we look ourselves. Look Benin. Land. Look Benin. Material thing. Small thing. People don't become aggressive. I remember one time, now they call this guy, now one chief became, You know those type of friend where you get, everybody just want to beat them for no reason. That's what this guy will be. Everybody just want to beat him. Just if you just talk once rubbish, we just go beat him. So one day I can't do so I can't seize the thing. So he go seize my cap. So I can't push up with this small now. I can't push enter Papa house. So if I can see what happened, the chief, like the grandpa might be the chief. So he go tell me, say, what happened? So I go say, you're picking no fear, seize my cap with the forbidden. Let us say, you know, say forbidden for Benin to pursue person enter chief house.
Yeah.
He say he be a car. He come begin to laugh. All the whole that's when they from the beginning laugh. Begin to laugh. He call it come out. He may give me the cap. You see all of them begin to laugh. Even me said I begin to bust laugh. He said when I shake our hand, we shake our hand. He said when I not do next time, when I next season nothing, when I be children, at least when I need to grow up together. Those days for Benin, everything will happen. They solve the problem there. But today, we could look at ourselves. We could look at ourselves around. You know, if you go Benin, you just. I remember that time they do my ties or this thing. I don't know say people when they do my ties. I don't know say they also go. I just talk to them. I say, hey, nah, if you not go do this thing, you will see. They take time to be on that thing. Oh. I was forced to beg them. Oh. I was forced to beg them. Say sorry. I know be well now. What do I mean? Now I mean. But we will answer ourselves. Say where would they go? Where our government the carriers they go?
I'm not be tell you that, my brother. One day where I reason one thing, anybody will go school for Benin or will see school for Benin, I can't realize one thing. This thing where these people they do so through going to farm and destroying crops is like the final onslaught of their agenda. But they started a long time ago with the educational system. Because the secondary school where me go, if I just project my mind back and see the structures when I see where me start to they go, my mind always to wonder what was this place like in the heydays with the new building, and who let and deteriorate to that point where it can't they before me can't they go to that school. And since that time, I don't know how that I don't see. They say they try to do one thing. I don't know what they do for that. It seems like there have been different calculative attempt to achieve this. Because when I small, most of the people they do job with that say maybe they work for company and all those kind of things. They come from north. I remember Christmas, people they come from many areas, from my area, many people they come from north. They go work for north. This thing of always work companies, big companies they for north. I remember one bros where they work for NASCO biscuits. In the corner time, we know they with the happy will bring NASCO biscuit come. So there was always I will sit down and thought about this thing. The attempt to achieve this have been going on for quite some time. And I think this is just the final onslaught. Because what would they say that just buying of people for side farm? This is just straightforward evidence to show you that they want to starve the people of the land, which is a very clear way you take from ancient history to now. No matter how war one had reached, the last resort for any attacking force to use is starvation. You starve the people and cut away the supply. So if people will not feel seen from that point now, between now and the one bro talk one thing before, the way the other one fed for them with the shouting at that person I did there. Now not be that person did they are say achieving this most movement and achieving their goal. So you need to know, say, man, this will not be leadership matter again. No. They're not send anybody. And for some reason, I think, say, from whoever would they appoint, they already know what's going on, because I don't know who not feel look these people or guys for eyes, tell them, say, this one they call my ATL, the authority with the is talk. You say now one, you get, it may be now one appointed arm of government, let them be. But there's no part like that, even they are ferry or whatever, even for the those states, my brother, generally. I do for come. Me never see one group where stand like a ferry for Benin where they talk openly with one mat. At least close to one mat where official.